I generally do not know what I am doing. But basically, I thought it would be incredible to start a YouTube because I've been on Instagram for a while now and I wanted a place where eventually I could be putting all my tutorials for DIY. So if you don't know me, I'm Kate. I have an Instagram channel called Our Bed's Home, which I do want to change the name to Kate Hugh at Home, which I need to do. I just need to pull that plaster off and do it.
Have a lovely walk. Did you have a lovely walk?
Yeah, you're going to make this really difficult, aren't you?
This is why I can't do this.
Very nice. But let's do this. So I started my Instagram when it was like most people during lockdown. I was renovating the house that we just moved in, but I didn't take it seriously. It was kind of like posting pictures of like a tile and like a coffee cup. That was good times when you just post what you want, but it was never the intention to do this as a job. Never, ever, ever. Just kind of, I wanted to document the process for me. I kind of really loved making this house over. I've got expensive taste, cannot afford majority of it. So I was just loved creating ways to get that look on like kind of my budget. That's basically where it came from. And then we had a massive water leak 2 years ago. Let's say I was not in a very good place, like mental health wise, my health wise. I mean, these are a whole other story. I'm not going to go into it now. I found a passion for DIY repairing my home. It kind of brought me back. I'm 41 and I lost myself completely. Having kids, I would look back at pictures of me a couple of years ago and I just don't know who that person is. And it kind of upsets me, but yeah, that's where I was at. So I posted more and more and then ended up doing content creation for a living. I hate saying that I'm an influencer because I'm definitely not. All I want to do is kind of show everyone to try and have a go at DIY and make interior design accessible because it really isn't accessible. Like you shouldn't be paying a fortune to someone to show you how to design a house. And I'm probably going to stir a lot of problems and trouble here, but my main aim of this page and my Instagram accounts is to get to the point that I share everything of how you guys can all get, you know, a home that makes, you know, that you want on the right budget through DIY, through secondhand finds, through high street finds, through however you want your home to make it feel like home. I want to make interior design accessible. And this whole place, I want to show DIYs. Kind of also you get to know me as well. Like Instagram, you just, and social media, you can't really get to know me as a person. And I thought this would be a great place for it. Kind of weird, like, to talk about it because I feel like it's only now I've like realised my passion, realised that I always didn't know what I wanted to do or be. I kind of lost my style, lost me, lost quite a lot. After I had kids, I love my children to pieces, but I feel like I did lose myself a little bit. So this is me finding myself again. Good morning. You are definitely going to hear the washing machine and tumble dryer going off because it's a Saturday and it basically goes on constant repeat for the whole of the weekend. The kids have gone to football, that's why it's a little bit quiet. Yona's on a dog walk and I am going to make over a corner that I did that I keep looking at every day and going, just don't like that. I'm going to paint it and do some gorgeous plastering art. That's the plan. I've never done the plastering art the way I'm going to do it before, not this way, so we will see how that turns out. I went to IKEA to get some bits for Christmas. I've got to show you this jug that I bought. It is beautiful. This is the name. I am not going to pronounce that. You can get like bowls and other bits. Let me just drop that. But look at that. Also, look how big it is compared to my head. But look how gorgeous that is. it like really goes with like the colours of my home, like really earthy tones. But yeah, I thought that was really pretty for £19. So these are the cute little glasses that go with it. And do you know something? I think these also would look amazing with a little tea light inside on the table. But yeah, I thought not only they are absolutely stunning, they're very 70s, aren't they? But also perfect for what they're meant to be used for, but perfect as a little home decor, little tea light would look gorgeous in that. But yeah, let's crack on with my day while the kids are at football, because as soon as they get back, I am getting nothing done, nothing. So it's this space here, which was meant to be a coffee nook, but I just don't like it. I just don't know. There's just something about. Obviously, it's a dumping ground at the moment, and we still have the tub on the floor here from when my kids decided to flood the bathroom upstairs. I need to put the door back on the utility, and I will show you all the utility. It's like my favourite room, but this is kind of the space. And my biggest regret is I didn't carry this wallpaper onto here. So this is my kitchen. Ignore the tripod, ignore the mess. See how we've got the gorgeous bluey green on the cabinets, all on the seated bench. Then we have the wallpaper. Then it just goes to this. And I just don't think it goes. So I'm going to paint these IKEA cabinets the same colour as the kitchen. I'm going to do some gorgeous, fingers crossed, plastered artwork going all the way up here. That is my plan for today. Yeah, you get a really better angle of how the house is like this. So they're snug into kitchen. Also, I'm very new to this. It gives me the ick when people say press follow and subscribe. Do what you want, but I really hope that you follow along on me sharing like actually how I do stuff in more detail and like the thought processes behind it. I feel like you can get a lot more on here than I can on other social medias. So yeah, also get to know me a bit more. The crazy wacky ways of doing on a Saturday starting to paint a coffee nook. But yeah, anyway, I am gonna get on with it. I really don't know why that is left out. Put that one away. Can you see Yona's back? I'm coming.
Did you have a lovely walk? Did you have a lovely walk?
You are going to be a nightmare now. And Tom, my husband, is going to be really pleased I'm doing this. But also you might find that a certain dog will stare at me the whole time I'm putting masking tape on, because she has an obsession with chewing masking tape, and I have to watch her because she'll run away with it or try and get it out of my hands as much as possible. You okay there? Yeah. Yeah, Mum. Yeah, you're going to make this really difficult, aren't you? No, leave it. So because the cabinet's not real wood and it's kind of got that like plasticky finish that some IKEA cabinets have, to paint IKEA furniture, you can't just go straight in with the paint on this. It will peel off. So first step, you need to sand it. Give it that like grip, like needs to like keep the surface. I have an extreme setup for my sander. Any sander will do. Sand it, then we're gonna prime it, leave it to cure, and then I'll have to come back to it a lot later to paint it, but I can carry on with the rest of the bits while the primer is curing. .120 grit sandpaper. Just gave it a nice key. I'm going to wipe it down. I forgot to wear my gloves, and I've chipped one of my nails. This is why I can't do this. Yeah, okay. No. No. Can't do it. just remembered I haven't got any rollers or paintbrushes left because Muggins here doesn't clean them if I use them. So off to the shop we go. It's so quiet today. Like, it's noisier in my house with the washing machine going off than it is out here. Did you see a skeleton in the car? That honestly freaked me out as I was walking past. So I had to show you. I find this absolutely hilarious. Can you spot Yona? What's she doing? I wasn't gone for long. I wasn't gone for Yona. No! Yeah! Come on, if you come inside to be good, you can have your treats. No, that's not good, is it? Come on, let's go in. You ready? Foot first. Good girl. Go on, go be a good girl. Up you go. Go on then. Don't know if you can see, I've asked ChatGPT to stencil me out. Oh, you can't really see. I'll have to put the picture on the screen. Ignore this section here. Some plastered flowers on the wall. So I'm currently just sketching them out on here before I paint. So I'm just using a pencil and I'm kind of just drawing out at the moment. Some branches. And we've gone quite over here with that one. Go quite far up. I think it does need some coming off here. You can't see it on the camera. I'll bring the camera close in a minute. But I'm just gonna draw. I'm gonna do one here, I think. Right, so I have got the pencil and I've roughly drawn on the walls, which constantly tell my kids not to draw on the walls, and good job they're not here. But I'm going to try using some decorator's cork. Now I'm really unsure about this because it can be quite unpredictable. So I'm going to get some wipes, loads of cloths. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I do not know what to expect. I'm using the decorator's cork to do all of the branches, and then I think I'm going to use polyfiller to do all my like plastered flowers. If this looks rubbish, it's sanding down, repainting the wall. What do we think so far? I'm really chuffed because, let me just move you back a bit. You can actually really see it from a distance. I'm really pleased with how that's working out so far. Just got to keep going. Good morning. I am not that cheery to be saying good morning like that. I'm so silly to tidy this house. You know when you do like one little room and then the whole house looks like this? Yeah, that's what's happening. But look at the colour of the cabinets. I just feel like they go so much better. I carried on last night testing out some stencils. So let me spin the camera and I'll show you. Ages ago, I used polyfiller on some stencils around this arch here, and they are my favourite things I've ever done. So I thought I'd add to the twigs going all up the branches, going all up the wall, some leaves and maybe a couple of petals, flowers. I'm just kind of making it up as I'm going along, but let me show you the stencils that I did so you can kind of get the feel for what I'm doing. So they are on this wall. They're generally one of my favouriteest, that's not a word, DIYs, really simple, really cheap to do. I just tested, so this is a stencil, this is just me blobbing, technical term, polyfiller, and we're going all the way down. So I'm going to carry on today with this wall. What do you think, Yogi? What do you think? Do you like it? The boys have just, well, Grace has just gone to football and this one wanted to go. She wanted to go with, so she's not happy. She's stuck with me again. Everyone's laughing at me because I am painting the cabinets with everything still in them. And one of the drawers is a bit embarrassing. Do you want to see? It's because you know, you have a carbon monoxide monitor with all of your alcohol. We're gonna use this stencil. You need a spatula type thing, polyfiller. It's as simple as that. 3 things: spatula, stencil, polyfiller. So get a tiny bit of the spatula and then spatula down. That one didn't go to plan, so you just wipe it off and try again. But she don't succeed. I've only just realised that cork is flexible, so I'm not sure it's going to dry the best. It's fine for the branches, but I started using the cork for the flowers. I don't know whether it's going to be too flexible, so like every time you touch it, it's going to like move a little bit. So this is just a normal, why do people do this? Normal piping kit for a cake. Can you see that my DIYs are kind of like, my brain evolves, the DIYs evolve and what I use evolves, and it's kind of, I just make it up. But hopefully I'll make all the mistakes, I'll test out everything, then by the time I get to show you, you'll know what to do. This precise moment, I can't even figure out the piping kit. Is there any instructions? Did it! Yogi, what are you doing up here? I've been using the piping bag and I've done some like, they're quite rough, but they're really textured, but I really like them. I'm going to try and do this big one, I think. I'm squeezing and kind of sliding it down. Right, I'm on the last one here. How beautiful are these looking? I don't know if I need another branch coming off here. What do you think? I think I'm done. I had to get this done anyway while Grayson and Tom are at football. We are going over to Tom's sister's this afternoon and I promised that I would have this done by then. I've really got to tidy up. But some of these flowers have turned out incredible. I've used a mixture of, I realised the cork isn't very good for the flowers because they're flexible. And I'm worried about it not really drying very well, but it's worked really well for the branches. But you have to make sure the nozzle is cut really, like not a big massive hole on the nozzle. Polyfill it in the piping bag. It took a while to get used to, but they're my favourite, 100% my favourite, just because they're really rustic. I didn't want like, so when you use the stencils, they're quite perfect. So let me show you, I'll get down and show you. So this here is a stencil and I think they look really good, amazing, and they're what I used over there, but they do look quite perfect. Whereas like when I've used the polyfiller in the bag, they're very, very textured, but also like, I think I just prefer that look. So now I'm like, do I need to scrape these off and do them all like this? But I don't know. The lighting's really bad because it's so dark in this house. But look. Really proud of myself. No, I need to show you this. I know, there's going to be a door going on there too. Right, I'm going to clean up. Good morning. As you can see, I've just got the shower. I am frantically trying to sort the kids out for school and get ready to be on the train because I'm going to Manchester today. I'm going to like one of these events that you get invited to. This one's for dusk, which I absolutely love. My bed is dusk. This bed, honestly, right, when I looked at it at Loaf, was £1,600 for this size. This was 300 and I think 90. It's such good value. So I'm really excited to go to that event and see. But need to get ready. The bedroom is an absolute mess. My dressing room is probably even worse because I didn't know what to wear. I mean, but yeah, I need to quickly get ready. I'm going to do my makeup and get my hair done, see the kids off, and then hopefully make my train. My phone telling me that my train is like in half an hour. Yeah, I've got a really busy week. I've got the most exciting project that I've got to do on Saturday, but I'm so nervous for. I've never spoke in front of a lot of people. On here is fine, you kind of just talking to yourself and you don't realise people are watching it, but I've never spoken in a room full of lots of people, and that's what I need to do. But also I'm going to Peterborough the night before. I'm going to go stay in a hotel by myself, which I've done before, but I've never been to a meal for myself before. And I watched Beth from Budgeted Mom go and have lunch or go and have a meal by herself, and she was like, do things that basically make you feel uncomfortable more often, and that's what I'm going to do. Maybe take a book, have a glass of wine, but I want to see what it's like because I've never done it and I'm 41 years old. So I'm at the event all day Saturday doing this speech, and then on Sunday I'm going to take the day off, and I have booked a Caribbean carvery to go with the kids. Also, Marks and Spencer's perfume, £10, amazing. I have loads. I just made this. That was a rush this morning, but I'm on the train to Manchester. That is me.
Lovely. Grab a newspaper.
Thank you.
Thank
This
you.
is so cool. Thank you. I absolutely love this sofa. Right,
I always look awful in these sorts of pics.
I really love the look of all this like plaster. Do you think like I could just have that look in my house? Because it kind of looks like that anyway.
I think
Oh, thank you. I actually don't know what I fancy.
Mine is the other way round. Mine is.
Oh, right, home, dinner, sort kids out. A bit of a different reality to being at... Hang on, look. Yagi! Calm down! Wednesdays are crazy. Home from an amazing day in Manchester at the event. Now I've got to do football training, dinners, and also I want to post a video to you all because I've got a brilliant step-by-step guide coming out, which takes me so long to do. So I'm going to go and I'll catch up with you probably on Friday. It is now Friday and I am just packing to go to Peterborough because I am going to be in store all day. I've styled an area last week, and then this week on Saturday I'll be there. I'm doing a talk at 12 o'clock, and oh my god, I am absolutely bricking it because one, I haven't done much public speaking, so I booked myself a hotel tonight because I've got to be in Peterborough really early, and I'm gonna go and have a meal by myself. I honestly don't know why I'm really overthinking this. Right, I better get going because as per usual, I am running super late. So just for context, I've just been for a meal for the first time by myself. Drank 2 glasses of red wine, had a steak, and now, yeah, I'm gonna go plan for tomorrow. I'm actually really nervous for tomorrow. It's always nervous talking in front of people, isn't it? I absolutely love my space that I've designed and I can't wait to show it you all. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the hotel now and I'll see you in the morning. It is Saturday morning and I am going off to Lee Longlands this morning. As I said, I styled a space there last week, and today is the event, the autumn gatherings. I'm just trying to sort out my hair. I am running really late as per usual. But off I go. Hair is not hairing. Nothing is working. Why am I always in such a rush? Honestly, the time just goes. I hate being late for anything. Like I'm one of these people that will turn up at the train station an hour early for my train. So I better get going. So I'm here. Very nice. But let's do this. I'm in store. I love my space so much. It is so cozy. The dog's just going to be.
Do it today.
Yeah,
Well,
today is the day.
I don't know how to get a coffee or something.
Yes. I like it.
Join the
You grumpy? It's actually Sunday night now. I've had the most chilled Sunday because at Le Longlands yesterday I was totally wiped out. It was such a good day. But yeah, I've actually booked a new restaurant that's not far from us. It's a Caribbean carvery. So me and Tom and the boys are going. We haven't done anything, the four of us, in such a long time. So that's where we're off to now. But I just wanted to say, I hope you've enjoyed this kind of week. My weeks are not normally like this. Most weeks are just in the house. So don't be fooled. Don't think that is my reality. I'm off to events and stuff because I really am not. I'm mainly doing DIY. But I'm thinking for the next one, I'm going to do maybe start some Christmas DIYs, because I think if any of you want to do any Christmas DIYs, you really need to start doing them now. If you've got any suggestions, if you're enjoying seeing these vlogs, I mean, how cheesy is it? Ask you to subscribe. But maybe if you could, that would be great, just so I can see whether you like this sort of thing, get to know me a bit more. So yeah, press that subscribe button, and I'm going to go and scuff my face at a Caribbean Carvery.